That movie was fucking awesome, and it made me even go out and get one of these. Welcome, entrepreneurs, and welcome back, proprietors. You are now tuned in to the 49th episode of Proprietor Chronicles, a vlog following me on my journey to financial freedom. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with Winnie the Pooh, the children's show, movie, character, all that. And I used to be very familiar with it when I was a kid. When I was a young child, I used to love it. I used to watch it all the time. And Tigger was my favorite character. Why? I don't know. I even dressed up as Tigger for Halloween one year. I got around to watching Christopher Robin, the Winnie the Pooh movie that came out early this year, probably like 4 or 5 months ago. And I fell in love with Winnie the Pooh and all those guys. Like, that movie was fucking awesome. And it made me even go out and get one of these. Actually, I didn't get it. Somebody got it for me. You know who you are. Thank you for that if you're watching. And I don't know, just like Winnie and like his ability to just stay in the now, and it's just such a cool fucking character. And it just shows me kind of how some people's perspectives on life can be so simple. Like, it's so simple. All he does is just wake up, goes, looks for honey, just tries to live in the now. We talked about doing nothing and shit, and I think at the end of the day in my life, when all is said and done, that's what I want to be doing. I just want to get up and do nothing. Being able to just enjoy not doing anything at all and just enjoying right now. Like they asked Pooh, what day is it? Or Piglet asked Pooh, what day is it? Or something like that. And Pooh said, it's today. So you don't have to worry about the date, what time, nothing. What day is it? It's today. I thought that was just fucking awesome. And it brought me back to a book that I read that talked a lot about being in the now. Just not worrying about the future because it doesn't even happen yet. Nobody's even promised the future. A plane could come crash into my house right now and nothing I ever thought about the future would ever matter. And at the same time, nothing in the past is affecting me right now. Like, it could affect my mood if I let it, but right now I'm sitting on this couch filming. Nothing that happened in the past, whether it's meeting Carmelo Anthony, whether it's breaking my elbow when I was a kid, whether it's failing a test, whether it's anything, like nothing matters at this moment. So I just thought like Winnie's whole perspective on life, it's my little boy, my big homie, just his perspective on life and just the character that they made him out to be, I just fucking thought it was so cool. And that's really the reason I'm doing all this shit to begin with, is because when I was a kid and I feel like money wasn't a factor in my life, I could literally do whatever. I was always in the now. I was never worried about, oh shit, well, how am I going to pay this bill next week? What am I going to do at my job next week? Am I going to find a job within the next week? Shit like that. I would just worry about right now, hanging out with people, making people laugh, enjoying other people's presence, trying to help other people enjoy my presence, and doing shit like that. So that's what I want to get back to. That's the reason why I started Proprietor, why I started Sack Digital, and just why I always think and scheme 24/7, because I want to get to Pooh's level where one day I can just wake up and instead of honey, maybe I'll go look for fucking Pop-Tarts or pizza or some shit like that and not have to worry about anything, but at the same time be financially secure. And I think that's just the goal at the end of the day. So I really fell in love with Christopher Robin, the movie. Fell back in love with Pooh and Tigger. Shout out all those guys. Piglet, Eeyore. Eeyore's kind of a downer. I'm not a huge fan of Eeyore, but yeah. Just really fuck with Winnie the Pooh now, and even got to the Disney store and got my own. Alexa, pause. Thank you. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Sack Digital is already off, not to a bad start, but a challenging start, because I have a credit card for Proprietor Lifestyle from Chase Bank, which is my bank, and they gave me a limit. Not really going to talk about finances and things like that, but I went to go apply for that same credit card for Sack Digital, and I got declined for it. I wouldn't say Chase Bank is a prestigious bank, but Chase Bank is definitely one of the higher ups, and you do need a good credit for a lot of these things. And back when I started Proprietor Lifestyle over a year ago, I did have good credit, and since then, since I've graduated college, and I've had to start paying loans, and I've had to just do a lot of different things financially, and I still don't have a job. It's hindered me a lot. So my credit isn't as good, and it's tough now because I'm on this website, creditcards.com, and looking at all these business cards, and I'm trying to figure out which ones I can apply for that I'll get approved for SAC Digital. Because right now, I'm waiting on a credit card so that I could buy domains, buy emails, buy websites, and start making money. And I don't have money like that to do that just by cash right now because I'm working 1 day a week, getting paid few and far between. So it's really a struggle for me right now. And this is the kind of shit that people go through in the beginning. And of course, there's a ton of things I could do from, go sell shit and do this and do that, like get a part-time job, of course. But right now, my main focus is, one, finding a good job, one that pays me a decent amount, and more importantly, is relevant and can help me in my future. I'm all about the long term, and sometimes I forget about the short term, so I do things like buy shit in thrift stores and garage sales and sell it on eBay. That makes me some money on the side, but still not really enough for me to do everything that I wanted to do and that I've been wanting to do. So right now I'm just looking at these. I kind of will show you guys actually. So this is the page. Scroll, you have all these different ones. Here we got a Capital One one. Here we got an American Express one. Here we got another Capital One one. Capital One I feel like is a lower bank. It's more accessible for people with not great credit. So I'm definitely leaning towards one of these, either the Cash Select or the Spark Classic. So just wanted to update you guys on that. It's frustrating, man, just not being able to do everything like that. Get a credit card, buy this, buy that, start making money. Like, it's a process. So just trying to get everything ironed out before I start making money moves. Shout out Cardi B. And yeah, we'll see what happens with all this. 0 for 2. Alright, here's one of my last... There it is. Well, can't get approved for any fucking card, it seems like. What's happening? It's Saturday afternoon. Just figured I'd use some natural lighting, as much lighting as there is at 444. I went thrift shopping today, and I think the whole mindset is really cool, and it's really funny how I used to get really excited about Christmas, and when I thought of Christmas, I would think of buying shit and what am I gonna get this year, and when can I get shit, where can I get shit from. And now, owning Long Island Attic, owning Proprietor Lifestyle, you have a different mindset when Christmas comes. Instead of, oh shit, I'm gonna buy a lot of shit, it's, oh shit, I can sell a lot of shit. And you don't really realize that until the first time it clicks in. Like, you think about it, all the ads, all the holiday programs, and all the holiday incentives these companies come up with and offer, they've been thinking about this shit since September, October. And I haven't been thinking about this shit for Proprietor, and kind of snuck up on me. Like, I saw all this Christmas shit, and I was like, damn, like, Christmas is literally a month away, a month and a half away, but Christmas season is really about 2 weeks away. For some people, it already started, but was kind of unprepared. So this week, I'm going to make an emphasis to kind of figure out what we're doing for Christmas. I have an idea. I kind of thought about it a little bit. Going to offer a bunch of deals, obviously, on Black Friday, and just going to kind of push Proprietor Academy, but haven't really thought too much about it yet. And I just thought that was an interesting perspective. Like, when Christmas comes around, obviously everybody thinks of family and gifts and shit, but for the people who sell shit, it's, damn, Christmas is coming. What are we going to do to make more money? Because businesses obviously make more money during Christmas and during all the holidays and shit. So just really interesting. Wanted to kind of get that out there. And that's going to do it for this episode of Proprietor Chronicles. Like this video if you liked the video. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.